Hey everyone! Welcome to today's video where I'll show you the top 10 romance anime where guy falls in love with girl first. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This is ES Anime, and now, let's start the list. At number 10 we have Rainbow Days. Nightingale Days follows the colorful lives and romantic relationships of four high school boys. Natsuki Hashiba, a dreamer with delusions of love. Tomoya Matsunaga, a narcissistic playboy who has multiple girlfriends. Keiichi Katakura, a kinky sadist who always carries a whip. And Tsuyoshi Naoi, an otaku who has a cosplaying girlfriend. When his girlfriend unceremoniously dumps him on Christmas Eve, Natsuki breaks down in tears in the middle of the street and is offered tissues by a girl in a Santa Claus suit. He instantly falls in love with this girl, Anna Kobayakawa, who fortunately attends the same school as him. Natsuki's pursuit of Anna should have been simple and uneventful. However, much to his dismay, his nosy friends constantly meddle in his relationship, as they strive to succeed in their own endeavors of love. At number 9 we have My Bride is a Mermaid. During his summer vacation, middle school student Nagasumi Michishio travels to the Seto Inland Sea. One day, while swimming at Mio-sun Beach, his leg suddenly cramps. No one is close enough to notice his desperate screams for help, and so he sinks into the ocean, where he is left to drown alone. Just as he loses consciousness, however, a mermaid appears and saves his life. That night, Nagasumi is visited by his savior, a girl who introduces herself as Sun Seto, a mermaid from a Yakuza family. As it turns out, under mermaid law, a mermaid whose identity is revealed to a human must be punished by execution. To avoid this harrowing outcome, the Seto family propose a solution. Nagasumi must marry Sun or die at the hands of Gaozaburo, Sun's father and boss of the Seto clan. Faced with no other option, Nagasumi takes her hand in marriage. Now, the newlyweds face the difficult task of keeping their relationship secret. Between Gaozaburu's unending attempts on Nagasumi's life and the eccentric antics of a slew of antagonists, a genuine and innocent love blossoms between the pair as they adapt to their new life. At number 8 we have Okami-san and her 7 companions. Tomboy Ryuko Ukami is a fierce boxer and the assigned bruiser of her club. Of course, no normal high school club needs a bruiser, but the Otoji Bank operates more akin to an actual bank. Here, the students can ask for favors from the club as long as they promise to return the favor in the future. 16-year-old Ryushi Morino is a shy boy, a far cry from the Otoji Bank members. To his biggest surprise, after unsuccessfully confessing to Ryuko, he inadvertently finds himself joining the club. Okami-san and her 7 companions follows the everyday lives of the Otoji Bank members as they tackle favors that range from the mundane to the dangerous. However, since Ryushi's sole motivation is to win Ryuko over, she doubts he will be able to have her back in a fight, especially when he can't even stand having people look at him, much less fight anyone. At number 7 we have Wolf Girl and Black Prince. Erika Shinohara has taken to lying about her romantic exploits to earn the respect of her new friends. So when they ask for a picture of her boyfriend, she hastily snaps a photo of a handsome stranger, whom her friends recognize as the popular and kind-hearted Kiyoya Seda. Trapped in her own web of lies and desperately trying to avoid humiliation, Erika explains her predicament to Kiyoya, hoping he will pretend to be her boyfriend. But Kiyoya is not the angel he appears to be. He is actually a mean-spirited sadist who forces Erika to become his dog, in exchange for keeping her secret. Begrudgingly accepting his deal, Erika soon begins to see glimpses of the real Kiyoya beneath the multiple layers of his outer persona. As she finds herself falling for him, she can't help but question if he will ever feel the same way about her. Will Kiyoya finally make an honest woman out of Erika, or is she destined to be a wolf girl forever? At number 6 we have Skip Beat. Bright, diligent, and yet naive 16-year-old Kyoko Magami works hard to support the career and dreams of her childhood friend, crush, and rising pop icon, Shoutaru Fua. Toiling endlessly at burger joints and tea ceremonies, the innocent Kyoko remains unaware that day in day out, all her tireless efforts have been taken for granted, until, one day, she finds out that her beloved Sho sees her as nothing but a free servant. Shocked, heartbroken and enraged, she vows to take revenge on the rookie star by entering the ruthless world of entertainment herself. As she steps into this new life, Kyoko will face new challenges as well as people who will push her out of her comfort zone. Based on the best-selling shoujo manga by Yoshiki Nakamura, Skip Beat showcases the growth of a young woman who slowly unlearns how to work herself to the bone for the satisfaction of others and takes her future into her own hands instead. At number 5 we have Yamada's First Time, B Gata HK. Most people, including the girl herself, would say that first-year high school student Yamada is beautiful and perfect. Despite this, she is working towards a peculiar goal: to have sex with 100 men by the end of high school. Trying to put some sense into her head, Yamada's best friend, Miharu Takashita, points out a major flaw in that plan: she is completely inexperienced with men. However, the reason behind this is that Yamada thinks her lady parts look strange and believes others will judge her for it. As a result, Yamada decides that her first time must be with a fellow virgin, since they will not hurt or scare her. After a fateful encounter, she sets her sights on the shy and average Takashi Kasuda, an aspiring photographer with a heart of gold. With contending rivals for his affection and her own raging hormones, Yamada must find ways to seduce Kasuda and take his cherry. However, as she gets closer to Kasuda, she finds herself increasingly enjoying their time spent together. At number 4 we have Our Love Has Always Been 10 centimeters Apart. Miyu Ida and Haruki Serizawa might seem like polar opposites to those around them, but as the two third years prepare to end their high school experience, they couldn't have been closer. While Miyu is a shy and reserved member of the school art club that prefers to stay out of the limelight, Haruki is the boisterous and confident ace of the movie club, already winning awards for his directing prowess. However, after a previous chance encounter during their school entrance ceremony, they quickly become friends despite their stark differences in personality. But although their closeness might be growing, they've never become anything more than just that, much to the bewilderment of their friends. As their time in high school draws to a close, Miyu and Haruki, along with their friends in the art and movie clubs, have just 1 year left to face their hidden feelings and the daunting task of deciding their future careers. The two might always be only an arm's reach away, but as Haruki chases his dream of becoming a professional movie director and Miyu struggles with choosing a path for herself, they'll learn just how hard it is to get past those last 10 centimeters. At number 3 we have Say, I Love You. Friends will only let you down. That is the sad truth Mei Tachibana lives with, ever since she was wrongfully blamed for the death of a class pet by her so-called friends in grade school. Since then, she stays away from people in order to avoid ever being hurt again. However, Mei's life begins to change drastically when a misunderstanding in high school causes her to encounter popular student Yamato Kurosawa. Yamato finds her intriguing and insists on being her friend, even though Mei wants nothing to do with him. But when a dangerous situation ends with Yamato kissing Mei to save her from the unwanted attention of a stalker, Mei begins to develop feelings for him. On the heels of her discovery that their feelings are mutual, they start dating and she gains not only a boyfriend, but friends as well. Mei, however, finds it very hard to adapt to this new lifestyle, especially in expressing her true feelings towards Yamato. Throughout misunderstandings of their new relationship, each other, and the attentions of other girls, Mei and Yamato slowly grow closer and learn the true meaning of those 3 little words: I love you. At number 2 we have Maid-sama. Being the first female student council president isn't easy, especially when your school just transitioned from an all-boys high school to a co-ed one. Aptly nicknamed Demon President by the boys for her strict disciplinary style, Misaki Ayazawa is not afraid to use her mastery of Aikido techniques to cast judgment onto the hordes of misbehaving boys and defend the girls at Seika High School. Yet even the perfect Ayazawa has an embarrassing secret: she works part-time as a maid at a maid cafe to help her struggling family pay the bills. She has managed to keep her job hidden from her fellow students and maintained her flawless image as a stellar student until one day, Takumi Usui, the most popular boy in school, walks into the maid cafe. He could destroy her reputation with her secret, or he could twist the student council president around his little finger and use her secret as an opportunity to get closer to her. At number 1 we have Actually, I Am. One day after school, Asahi Kuramine stumbles upon the truth that Yuko Shiragami, the girl he has a crush on, is actually a vampire. According to her father's rules, Yuko must now quit school in order to keep her family safe. However, Asahi does not want her to go and promises that he will keep her true nature secret. Unfortunately, this turns out to be easier said than done, as Asahi is a man who is easy to read and is unable to keep any secrets to himself. And this is only the beginning of his troubles. More supernatural beings enter his life, and he is forced to protect all of their identities or face the consequences. Actually, I.M follows Asahi as he deals with his new friends and the unique challenges they bring, struggles to keep his mouth shut, and desperately tries to win Yuko's heart in the process. Well, that's it for the list. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also check out my other videos. Bye.